Yeah, now I can.
'Cause we're having a party. And maybe... Why does it say an hour?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah. Oops.
What did you do?
No, it was... It did go live when you were turning
I
away.
may have flashed some bum crack to the world that's watching.
That's
Oops.
the oops, yes.
Oops. Sorry for that offensive scene.
Okay. I would like to... I'm just gonna...
Andreas!
Hello! Okay, so that's good. We are apparently live and visible and can be heard.
Is your wife here too? Is she ready to learn some Swedish? Vi ska prata lite svenska. I think I forgot to brush my hair again. Vi ska prata lite svenska.
Ja, det ska vi.
We're gonna learn some Swedish for like 15-20ish minutes, and then we're just gonna hang out in English. How does that sound? So, that was a phone that fell. Wait, let me just cuddle you a little bit more. Okay.
Yes, we're so professional with this.
So professional.
Just noticed we have a burn spot on the window behind us.
Oops.
Okay,
so igår var Mortens födelsedag.
Igår var min födelsedag. Ja.
Yesterday was Mortens birthday. Birthday in Swedish is födelsedag.
She's doing something else. Well.
Födelsedag?
Yes.
Okay. So it's kind of funny that we're doing this thing and the only person that we know is watching right now is a Swede. Maybe it's just time to give up on the Swedish group. Just make it public and let people do nothing there. And just have fun here.
Perhaps.
Maybe we've wasted all that stinking time.
I don't think it's wasted. It's just... like, it's been good for you.
Yeah, it's hard to care about me. So, birthday. Födelsedag. You know what we probably should have done?
What?
We probably should have charged.
Charge money for it, yeah.
Because when people actually spend money on something... Hi, Maria! When people actually spend money on something, then they actually care.
Yeah. But I don't feel like this is a conversation we should be having while live streaming.
Right. So we're teaching you some Swedish for some reason.
Well, because there are still people from the group who watch these after the fact and things.
Okay.
I think.
Say it. Can you say it again?
Födelsedag.
Födelsedag. Okay. Hey, Okja. Now, Maria is from Germany and she can say birthday in German. And Okja can say it in Dutch. And we can all learn birthday words in our different languages. What other birthday words are there?
Vi åt tårta.
I'll just write down that whole pretty sentence. And it'll be interesting to see how similar the languages are.
Och tack, Andreas.
Yeah, tack. Wait, why am I saying tack? Did I spell tortas right?
Not even close.
What? Wait, just kidding.
Yeah, but there's also no S. Geburtstag.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's the German.
Fröhlicher Geburtstag. Till day.
No, you just...
It's Geburtstag in German and varje dag.
Wait,
Varje dag. No, wait, that's Danish. Sorry.
No, that was your pronunciation there was mock Dutch.
Oh, it was mock Dutch.
But it was probably not correct Dutch.
How do you say cake in your languages? In Swedish, we ate cake is vi åt tårta.
Ja, vi åt tårta.
Tårta. Tårta. You got to get that O sound. Tårta. Jag ger några presenter till dig.
Ja.
Is it
Förjartag.
Is it jar eller ja?
Jag vet.
Tart. Ha, it's the same. I think Andreas meant to say Dutch.
Yes. But what you did say was Dutve.
Dutch. Ja,
Presenter.
Presenter. How do you say present in your languages?
Or presents.
Vi
is
essen
this.
Kuchen. Kaffee und Kuchen. Presenter.
Yes. This is now.
Morten got it right for Dutch.
Oh.
Well done. He's so talented. Presenter. Presenter.
Present.
Jag gav Morten mycket godis. Geschenke. Hey,
Cadeau.
that's a French word.
Huh.
That's interesting. The Dutch use the French word.
Huh.
I wonder how different the pronunciation is. Yeah, I have.
Yeah. This is no longer a learn Swedish stream. This is just a linguistics stream now.
Hey, maybe that's what we'll have more fun with. Godis.
Yes.
My presents to Morten.
No, just 1D.
1D. My presents to Morten was candy, because I'm a good enabling wife. Godis. How do you say candy in your languages? It's fun.
Yeah, I know, but it's a little bit back to like Kevin Players ELCP.
is.
How do you say that in your language?
Whoa, I can't say that. Cadeau. That's how the French pronounce it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cadeau. Godis. I gave you salt lakris.
Salt lakrits. Yes.
It's one word,
Yes.
and that is disgusting.
And TS at the end.
It's so disgusting that we should make a video where I have to taste it. And then you can laugh at me going, "Ah, ah."
Yeah. You want a piece right now?
No, I want to like really make it a special video and edit it.
Yeah.
Min fru bakar åt mig. Aw, Andreas' wife is better than me. Andreas' wife made him a cake. Morten drove me to the store to buy him a cake.
That was still good. You have baked cake for me once.
I did.
Once or twice.
I made you a carrot cake.
Yeah. It was just this time around we just didn't have the time or energy to.
So if you're very interested, it was his birthday yesterday.
Yes.
So if you want to know how to say evil in Swedish, salt lakrits.
New. New.
Yes. Morten is.
Yes.
You shouldn't eat too much. It can affect your blood pressure.
Indeed.
Oh, Okya's man and my man shares a birthday. That's funny. All cake is good cake, but carrot cake is the best. Hey, Joe. Good to see ya. So I want to know if anyone else has ever heard of the evil that is salt lakrits. It's salty candy. Oh. It's not a competition, Kate. Yes, I know. But she probably is still better than me. The bar is very low.
Oh, don't say that.
What other birthday words can we talk about?
I can't think of any now. They all just left my head.
Okay, so we can talk about what's in Sweden, a special thing that or is it a Swedish thing or is it your family thing about waking people up to sing and bring them cake and presents?
It's As far as I know, it's a Swedish thing.
Other country people, let us know. Is that something that you've done or have heard of people doing?
But yeah, that's a tradition. Ooh, 6 kroner tub of carrot cake ice cream. Jealousy.
Yeah.
But yeah. So the tradition that I grew up with was that the person whose birthday it is stays in bed, and then everyone else comes in singing and bringing cake and presents into the bedroom and stuff.
So, sing is hunga.
Yeah.
This is sing in Swedish.
Yes.
Hungar.
It's in the present tense.
Singing and cake are pretty common for birthdays. Yes, of course. But I meant waking the person up.
Yeah, specifically in bed.
Yes. So you have to pretend to be
like sometimes you even get breakfast in bed. But not necessarily.
It was so cute for the girl's birthday doing that. Aww. I have to send. So you have to check out the video. I have to put it in. I have a Discord now. We have a Discord where we can communicate and stuff. So Morten can put the link in the video because that is a cool thing. I think I can
find it from.
But it was so cute when we did that and we woke the girls up singing to them for their birthday. We've sent a lot of messages. Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Is there a word for the birthday song in Swedish?
I'm sure there is, but I can't.
In Sweden, the song that you sing, well, we sing "Happy Birthday to You," but there's a Swedish birthday song.
Didn't work.
Why did it not work?
I hate breakfast in bed.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a very good time. I would much rather have a table.
Yeah, it's like you want to have it. Here we go.
You could always just do Control-C and Control-V.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, and it wouldn't let me. I think I clicked in the wrong place. That's still
not
wrong.
It.
Yes. Dang it. Wait.
Morten's trying to get the Discord link because that would be such a great way to let people know when stuff is happening.
Wait.
He accidentally cut and pasted a big old long link of something.
Yeah, it was. Wait. I don't know why it won't let me just properly copy it.
Maybe you could do it from your phone. That may be easier.
Right. Yeah, I suppose. Oh, because that's. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, and also I think that was the wrong link anyway.
That's why it wasn't working.
No, but it was still weird. Anyway, sorry. Keep talking.
So in Sweden they sing a different song. They sing Nu ska vi leva.
Ja må han leva.
You didn't hear that yesterday.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry.
Actually, I did.
You did?
My parents called me and sang it for me. So.
That's good. Okay. What we should do is teach the Swedish birthday song, and then we can go back into our super romantic story of our life.
Okay.
Until Morten gets sick of it and needs to go. How does that sound?
Yeah, okay.
Wouldn't it be just as easy to find it on your phone?
Yeah, I suppose. I think these things.
You could just go to Discord,
yeah.
Copy and cut it from there, paste it into the.
Or yes, because I am a moderator, so I can create invite links.
Oh, nice! Andreas' wife cooks a full English breakfast. Ho 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 ho.
Oh, and here's the thing about the Swedish birthday song, is that my parents actually sing it, or my family sings it slightly differently than most people, because the most common version of the song goes Ja må han leva, ja må han leva, ja må han leva ut I 100 år. As in, so may he live for 100 years. But my family, we changed it up. It started with my mom attending birth. I can't recall if it was someone who was actually turning 100, or it was like at least someone who was quite old, and they realized they were basically singing that "We hope you die soon."
Yeah,
and it's like that doesn't seem right. So
once you reach 100, we're not going to sing the song to you anymore.
So my family started doing
Många lyckliga år.
singing "Jag må han or hon or dom leva många lyckliga år," as in may you live many happy years.
So that's the way that we're going to teach you.
Yes.
Okay, so the first line is Ja må han leva. Hey, Monique! We're teaching the Swedish birthday song because Morten's birthday was yesterday.
Yeah.
He's a big boy now. 32 years old.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm only 2 years older than him for another 3 months. Then I will be a cougar again in 3 months.
Something like that.
That's how that works.
Okay.
So Andreas has also been to that kind of situation.
Yes. Increased life expectancy requires a song rewrite. Yeah.
You summed it up well. So
it's
Ja må han leva. Ja må han leva.
Ja må han leva. Ja.
Okay, wait. Now we need to write down the next line.
Yes.
Många. Wait. What does it start?
Många.
Många lyckliga. No.
Yeah. Många lyckliga år.
I thought there was something before that.
No, it's just another Ja må han leva.
Morten's getting that Discord link for anyone who has Discord. He doesn't know that I have one. It's not that fancy. I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's fun.
We will eventually
make it pretty.
Yeah, improve upon it.
Well, that's nice. I take that as you volunteering, and I accept.
Well, I think you like doing it together.
Oh, okay.
But yes, so
so många is many. Många. Say it with us. Många. Like manga, but många. I don't know.
Oh, I guess so. Does that mean, is that a Dutch birthday song that you?
Lang zal he leven. Jans, is it time for the show? I'm gonna sing.
Yeah, that's birthday song. Okay, yeah. So there, I don't know who did it first.
I don't know. So, många lyckliga år. Lycklig. Like not lick. Like kind of between lick and luck.
Yes.
Lyckliga. Happy. Many happy years. År. Like Morten is now 32 år.
Yes. So let's just sing it.
Okay.
Ja må han leva. Ja må han leva. Ja må han leva många lyckliga år.
Okay.
And then the second part is the same, except you change it to Ja visst ska han leva, which means yes, of course he shall live.
Is that what I'm writing?
Yeah, Ja visst ska han leva.
Is that Ja visst one word?
No. I think you can write it either way.
Okay, I'll write it 2 words to. Ja visst
ska han leva.
Okay. And ja visst is a word that you can say like in agreement, like, do you want to have ice cream? Ja visst. Like, yes. Of course.
Ja.
Självklart.
Obs.
Han.
Yes.
My bad.
Yeah, then it's just the same thing over again, but with that minor change. So.
Ja visst ska han leva, ja visst ska han leva, ja visst ska han leva många lyckliga år.
And then you go, ett fyrfaldigt liv för
we didn't
whoever.
actually go through So, yeah, visst is short. Ska is kind of like shall and will, kind of.
So, of course he will live. Of course he will live. Of course he will live.
Will he live? Leva. Levan. It's really hard for a lot of people to do this vowel sounds, like not leva, leva.
Yes.
Leva.
Swedish has a lot of vowel sounds.
Yes. Yes, it's the same in Dutch. It means long shall he live.
Mm.
Same in Swedish. All right. So I think we've done enough Swedish. Let's go into the raunchy details of our life.
You did sort of promise people to tell the story of our first kiss, didn't you?
I did. But first, what did you think of the thumbnail that I made for this video? Because the picture on the left of us looking super young, that's like the first week that we met.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention. I didn't pay enough attention to it.
You should look at it.
Yes, I'm looking at it now.
Yes. It's so fun to make these kind of thumbnails because it's so easy to... I use this program called PicMonkey.
Yes.
It's so fun to play with it and to make collages, and there's this other place I go to remove the backgrounds, and we were babies.
Yeah.
I was so skinny I wouldn't even be able to fit the middle part of that shirt around my arm anymore. Like,
well, that's a slight exaggeration.
Probably not that much.
But yeah, no, I let's just say that I would, if I tried to put on that suit, I would. I think I could get the suit jacket on. I would just have to walk around like this because I would definitely not be able to put my arms down.
Fat guy in a little coat. Ja, ich bin here liked the Swedish singing. We should do more of that sometime.
Yeah.
Monique said, your last video, for some reason I didn't get that it was both of you until you changed the text. I don't get it.
As in on the thumbnail.
Oh, because we were so young?
Yes. We were both young when I first saw you.
Are we going to do an homage to Taylor now?
No.
Morty was kind of small in the frame compared to the tree. Ah. I should have picked a better picture. So anyway, we were dating.
Yes.
We were in the midst of a very busy time of training. So it was like always wanting to be together, but always being pulled in different directions with classes and things. So the weekends...
Who fits in the same clothes at 18 and 30 plus? Yeah, sure.
Good question.
I would... whoever it is, can't trust them.
See?
But yeah, so yeah, we were, you know, taking every chance we could to spend some time together. And it was also, you know, the whole thing that I had never had been in any sort of romantic relationship before, so it was all very new and weird for me. But yeah, but so then we did have a day off where we managed to meet up. I was able to go to the place where Katie was staying together with 3 other ladies, but we managed to get at least a bit of space to ourselves.
Yeah.
And watch some movies.
Yeah, we watched Moulin Rouge. And I was like leaning against him, and some parts of the movie were a little bit awkward. If you've ever seen Moulin Rouge. And I was like, this is weird. But then I was like cuddling up against him and kind of just, you know, wanting him to kiss me, just waiting for it. And then Moulin Rouge finished. Then it was time. Then we watched another movie.
Can't remember what.
Me neither now.
That was. if it was a movie or even like a TV show, or I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was another movie. And then at some point, I actually got frustrated, paused the movie, and said, "If you really wanted to kiss me, you would have done it by now."
or like
something like that.
Yeah, it's like I like it was just I guess I thought maybe you wanted to kiss me, but I guess you don't. And then I did.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that was my first kiss.
Aww. Yeah, that's it. Super fascinating story. Let's read comments. Andreas had to lose quite a bit of weight for his wedding.
Bought a tweed suit.
Ooh. You gotta share a picture of your share a wedding picture in the Discord if you're comfortable with that. I'd love to see wedding pictures. It's so sweet. I edited Monique's wedding video and it was so cute. Oh my goodness, I had tears in my eyes. It's beautiful. They got married, just the two of them, because you can do that in Colorado. And yes. Judging by your vids, Katie, your wardrobe now is super cool. Is it? Huh. Thank you.
You're still wearing your Christmas sweater.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of just wear the same stuff over and over and over again. I don't really think about my clothes.
Yeah, talk about being blatantly obvious. Yeah, in the store. Yeah.
Yeah. Some of us just need a bit more of a nudge.
Yeah, I mean, it was because also, like, it was through all the early parts of our relationship, because I had never done it before. It was like, it was this weird thing that, there is this, expectation that the guy is supposed to be, leading in things. But it was, but Katie just, was more experienced, and, but she was like, but it was sort of funny because she still wouldn't like take initiative most of the time. Instead, she would tell me which initiatives she wanted me to take, and then I would do it.
Is that weird? There's no right way to do a relationship.
Yeah, I mean, we are still married 11 years later, so clearly it worked.
I haven't scared him off yet. We have this concept that possibly, like, we're just so annoying that literally only the other person could handle the other person.
I'm like, I could never find someone better than you who would want me.
I don't know how I feel about this. Aki's cool. She wears Christmas sweaters in March
and she also took all the initiative in her relationship. Asked him out, missed him, basically told him we were in a relationship.
I love it. I want to hear all the stories. I want to hear how you guys, I know they met through a bookstore, but that's it.
But he told me he wants to ask me to marry him at some point, so I can't ask him. Okay, well.
Aww.
Oh, but yeah, like the whole thing so about Katie taking, Katie not taking initiatives, but dropping not so subtle hints was her, giving me one of her rings to hold on to, just as a thing to remember her by when we were apart and things like that. It just
happened to fit.
It's like this. Yeah. Hold on to this for me to remember me. It fits me perfectly. So, which, made engagement ring shopping a lot easier.
Yeah.
But I only got very simple, because in Swedish tradition, or like at least the tradition that I was taught, you both wear engagement rings, like a simpler engagement rings and then a nicer wedding ring. But then to go from, now I'm not wearing a ring at all right now. We've both lost several rings. So like the original rings that I bought for the proposal are long gone.
I don't know where my other ring is right now. I'm sure it'll turn out.
And like lately, like this last year, I've had some trouble with my fingers like swelling and the ring being uncomfortable. So now I actually keep my ring with my keys. I put it on like my key ring, so I still have it with this. Maria says, "You know our story." Yeah, because
I was there. She
witnessed it.
They got engaged while we were living and traveling together, and I didn't know until the end. I was like, come on! I'm not bitter about it 10, 12, whatever years later.
Yeah. But I guess since we're now talking about, we should tell the engagement story too.
Yeah. Well, one thing that was really cool, like before getting engaged, was that we wrote letters to each other.
Right, because we were together for about a month, and then we went off on tour again in different countries. And so we went up. I went up to Sweden and Finland, and Katie was in Germany.
Did you get to go to Estonia as well?
I did not. I never got to go to Estonia.
Aw, shame.
It never worked out. Any of the tours that any of my Scandinavian tours, the Estonia trips never worked out. But yeah. So we were, and with Covenant Players, the theater company we were with, like there was like we had like an internal mail system, like because we would have to send reports in to the European office every week, and they would send out newsletters and various paperwork to us every week. So then we could pass each other notes through those letters. Like we'd send a note into the office, and then they pass it on in the outgoing mail to the other people.
I'm not that creative, like with doodling and stuff generally, but I was so inspired to make his envelopes and his letters as special as they could be. And if I wasn't writing to him, because I would write him pages every week, and then if I wasn't writing and I was in the car just sitting for a while, I would doodle on the envelope to make it really special.
Yeah, I was not quite as committed to that as she was, but I would at least write at least a page every week.
Yeah,
and then also
text me when he could, and
yeah, I wanted to make sure like to communicate in some way every day. If it was like Facebook or text messages or something, but yeah,
because we were only a couple for like a month before we had to be separated for 4.5 months.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really huge thing with long distance relationships, is just like what expectations to put on people. Because I saw people in long distance relationships on the road, and the person would be like guilt tripping them for being busy and not doing more. And it's like, you shouldn't do that to someone when they're trying to do a job and trying to live their life and enjoy it.
Yeah. But that was, the good thing for us, the whole thing, that we were both doing the same thing while we were apart. And so we had, we could understand how hard it was to find the time.
Yeah, and I was, and what something really special Morten did in his letters was he would write at least a page, and then on the back he would dedicate a song to me. Yeah,
I would pick each week I would find a song that I liked, the love song, and then I would pick out like a few lines from the lyrics and write them on the back of the.
No, you would write the whole song out.
Would I? Mm-hmm. Right. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, and then she came over she came to Sweden and visited me for Christmas. And my Christmas present for her that year was that I burnt a CD with all of the songs that I had dedicated to her throughout the fall.
Ultimate mixtape, CD tape.
Yeah.
Those songs are so special.
Yeah. And then it was during that Christmas that like we were both really getting to feel that we wanted to be together forever, and so it was that on New Year's Eve we had gotten roped in to help chaperone the church youth New Year's party, which was, there wasn't that much chaperoning needed because it was church youth. But we were there, and I had gotten the rings. Yes, we met on the fair. That's true.
We did see Andreas there.
That was the first time. Yeah, right. Yeah. That was the first time you two met, of course, because it was your first time in Sweden.
It was.
But yeah, and so then, yes, we were hanging out at a church, but then we were going off like to somewhere to look at the fireworks, get a better view.
Because that's not something all over the world. I'd never heard of fireworks going off on New Year's Eve.
Really? That's a pretty common tradition in most places in the world.
Does that happen in America? I don't remember that happening growing up. Just saying.
Well, I mean, I guess it's I think the fireworks laws are stricter, at least in Utah, which is sort of funny. Like you can get a gun, but you can't buy fireworks. But that's a different thing.
Well, Monique is practically a neighbor, being in Colorado. Yeah. Just hop, skip, and a jump away from Utah. Yeah. So, anyway, it was a special thing, and we climbed up on this hill to go look at the fireworks.
And but then right as the fireworks started, so right at midnight, Katie started, to take off towards that hill, and I stopped and I was like, I would like you to myself for a moment. And then I asked her right there. I can't remember. I think I sort of half knelt, but there was snow, so I didn't do a full kneel.
That was okay.
Because of the snow, but yeah, but there was a lot of, but just as the fireworks were going off around us, I asked her to marry me, and she said yes.
And the snow was like really lightly falling, and I felt like I was floating the whole rest of the evening. And
then we stood there with our arms around each other and looked at the fireworks, and then we all walked back to the church, and kept hanging out for we're hanging out for a while, and then and it took, I guess, about 10-15 minutes before my little brother went, hold on.
Because he noticed the rings on our fingers that weren't there before.
Yeah, and he's like, he said afterwards, he was like, never realized, I don't think I've ever seen Morton wear a ring before. I'm like, wait, Katie's wearing an identical ring. What? Whoa, wait, what finger is that ring on?
And one of his friends took a bunch of pictures of us, but we never saw them.
Oh, yeah, she's another second cousin of mine that was there.
Oh, I'd love to see those pictures.
I wonder if they still exist somewhere. I haven't really spoken to her in forever, because we've been away. And
on this island, you can't. If you pick up a rock and throw it, you'll hit one of his cousins.
Especially in that church environment, it was it was really.
There was a reason he had to marry an American. They needed some new blood in the island.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's go to the comments.
Engaged on New Year's Eve under fireworks and the snow. Yeah, I guess technically it was New Year's Day because it was right after midnight.
It was exactly midnight.
Yes.
Hey, John's here.
But I wanted it to be so that it was 01/01/10. I thought that was
Yeah, we had thought to get them engraved, but that was not going to be possible.
Yeah. Which, good thing we didn't waste money on that, since we lost those rings anyway.
Easy go. John's here. That's so cool. What country is the easiest to live in, and what is the most fun? Sweden's pretty easy to live in.
Yeah,
I feel like Germany's was the places that I've spent the most amount of time in my life since I was 19 was California, Germany, Southern California, Southern Germany, and Sweden.
Yeah, I mean, we still spent good chunks of time. Well, we were never like in one place in France. We were only ever traveling there.
Yeah, but I feel like we knew that there was a lot more bureaucracy problems there.
Yeah, and South Africa. We lived in South Africa for once.
That's true. Yeah.
South Africa is a lovely country, but it wasn't a place for us long term.
It's really hard to live in South Africa because of feeling like you're in prison all the time.
Yeah, because of the crime rate and such. The
gates, the bars on the windows, being locked in. It's just... I climbed out of a window once. I was so freaked out about being locked in.
Yeah, and the dogs and all, big scare dogs. Well, I mean, they were.
I liked those dogs.
Yes. It was migration. Yeah,
migration. Yeah, that can be a problem.
Yeah, we got that. That was a whole other thing. But that's I feel like that's a story for a different live stream.
Yeah, we've already been going for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So which country is the easiest? I have a friend. John says I have a friend from the Netherlands. Is that almost the same as Swedish? Is it like the difference between American and Canadian?
Netherlands is a bit farther away. Like if you're gonna... careful. So you don't knock over the microphone. But yeah, like... The Netherlands, if you're going to compare like this... Like, so it's close enough in like culture and language and such... then I would say Sweden and Netherlands. There are some similarities between Sweden and Netherlands.
Pretty sure the Netherlands is closer to Germany.
Yes, yeah. But I mean, I think I feel like both Swedes and Dutch have a reputation for being tall and blonde, but
and gorgeous. If you want to know about the Netherlands, check out my friend Yovi's channel. It's called Yovi's Home. She's got so much information about it.
Yeah.
And Okja, there's a video of... She mostly does informative stuff, but she also does fun stuff occasionally. She does a video of tasting the famous Dutch candy. Is it Droop? Drop? I don't know. You can tell me if you're interested.
Yeah.
But from what I've learned from the comment section of Yovi's videos is that the Dutch are the opposite of the Swedes.
As in some ways, culturally,
that the Dutch will just tell you you're wrong. This is right. The directness, and Swedes will just like avoid you. No eye contact.
Right. Yeah.
Go their own way.
The Dutch culture is a lot more confrontational than the Swedish.
Yeah. Swedes aren't confrontational at all. Swedes will.
For the most part, I mean, it's like.
Swedes will write an angry letter if they're annoyed by you.
Like there is literally like a comedian who's like released I think at least 2 books that is just him collecting angry notes that Swedes have left for each other in like laundry rooms and stairwells.
Because Swedes don't like confrontation.
Yes.
So you can just...
Like, we want to be confrontational, but we don't want to look at the other person when we're doing it. Thus the notes.
If you want privacy, come to Sweden. You will get it.
Yeah. It's one of those things that is really like... It's hard to really get in. Then once you're in, Swedes. I think Swedes can be very honest and direct with the people that we know and trust. It's just about getting to that point.
You have to earn that trust.
Yeah.
Like, Americans can come across as so fake and weird to Swedes, just being like assuming friendship and assuming a connection when it's not really there.
Yeah.
And like how Americans will like throw the word love around like willy-nilly and
and things like the whole thing about earning respect is like Swedes don't do titles.
Oh no!
Like there could be a general of the Swedish army, and people would just call him by his first name, like.
That's so weird to me. In America, we called our teachers Mr. Blah Blah and Mrs. Blah Blah, and in Sweden, they call their teachers by their first names.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, it's like that.
Hey, Susan, I didn't get my homework done. Like, what? No, I couldn't. My 6th grade teacher came to our wedding, and I couldn't call her Sally. She's Mrs. Upley. Dang it!
Yeah.
I was 23 years old, but she's Mrs. Upley. I can't call you Sally.
Yeah. But yeah, like just remembering the thing when Sweden hosted the Eurovision back in whatever year that was, like 14 or 15 or something.
Oh, those skits.
And they did some skits, and one of them was the actual Prime Minister of Sweden was in the skit, and like in some sort of diplomatic meeting when someone comes in and is like, Fredrik, did you just leave your dishes on the counter again?
I am not your mother, Friedrich. You better do your dishes. Oh, so wait, that was pretty confrontational.
Yeah, but it is because they know each other.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So let's read some comments. So John's Dutch friend is very direct. Yep, he is on brand. Aki says, I don't like how confrontational most Dutch people are, but I love knowing what I can expect from people. There is something to be said
Andreas
about
Lindholm came in there with the title of the book of angry notes. Den som inte tar bort luddet ska dö.
What does luddet mean? I understood the rest.
I'm pretty sure that in this context, it's it's dryer lint.
If you don't let me do it. Let me do it. If you don't take away the dryer lint, you shall die.
Yeah.
What was removed in the 1960s?
I guess the titles.
Oh, the titles.
Things,
interesting. Yeah. Ooh, Andreas is lucky his wife just came to him with the cardamom bun. I want a bun.
I've heard the metaphor. Americans are like peaches. Swedes are like coconuts. But right. Americans are sweet on the outside,
with a hard pit in the inside.
Well, Swedes have a very hard and rough exterior, but once you get past it, it's
sweet milk. Can confirm.
Yeah.
Aki says, Americans open up fast, but hard to reach their center. Swedes are hard to get to open up, but once you're in, you're in. Yeah. I wonder how that extends to the Dutch.
Yeah, what would Dutch be?
Let's give every country. We've only been going 47 minutes. Let's give every country a fruit. I don't know, I feel like Americans could also be like grapes, like very easy to pop.
Well, also grapes cluster together.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Britons. Well, yeah, what would...
I don't even know. I'm not good at this. I was just joking. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
This has been fun.
It has been.
Are you of the tiredness?
I am beginning to be of the tiredness.
We're watching. Morton is fulfilling one of my lifelong goals to become a Trekkie.
Yeah, we finally started. Like, I used to watch The Next Generation when I was a teenager, but like I was just catching reruns. I've never seen it the whole way through. So we're starting that. I was
from the 1987 Next Generation series. Oh my goodness, editing and plot and stuff goes so slowly. Like, I was 1 in 87, and like, I'm old, I guess. No offense to anybody a little bit older than me, but it makes me feel old to see something that was made when I was a baby that is just feels old. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's funny too. Like, so far we've only watched the pilot.
Star Trek: The Next Generation.
But it's so funny to me, like, because I could see where they made like specific decisions just to show off all of the cool, like both the cool effects budget and like all the fancy concepts they'd come up with. Like, there was no reason for them to have a scene in the holodeck other than to just show off the holodeck and stuff, or like that they resolve. Like, the very first conflict they resolve it by doing like a crazy maneuver just to show off that, hey, we can split the ship into two separate ships that can move independently, just like, which was, you know, super not like was not really necessary, but they were just wanted to show off. Dang it!
That character that plays Q is so fascinating.
Yeah, Q. He is. I'm pretty sure that he has like a record of. He has been like he has played the same character in the most different Star Trek shows. Huh. Like because he's the Q, he can, you know, show up anywhere and at any time.
He's like the dog. Is he a Time Lord?
No.
Is Q a Time Lord?
No.
No?
Warehouse 13. We watched all of Warehouse 13.
That was a good show. Yeah. Warehouse 13, and it had a beginning and a middle and an end, and it tied things together nicely, and it was mwah.
Yes, can recommend.
Good show.
Yeah, and also just specifically because they did get to properly end the story so often with shows like that, they just peter out or get cancelled on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, like how what's its face, Firefly was supposed to be the Star Trek of our time.
Yes. But yeah. Yeah, no, Q is not a Time Lord.
Okay, well thanks for clearing that up.
He is, but he can still show up. So he has been in at least 4 of the different ones. If you like the special effects from Next Generation, you should watch the original series.
If something that was made in the late 80s is slow, I know stuff made in the 60s is slow because we tried to watch some original 1960s Doctor Who.
Monique is also watching Warehouse 13 right now.
Oh, I do not spoil. I do not.
Oh, yeah, no.
I can't with people who give spoilers. I can't.
Yeah. We do not abide spoilers. It's sort of funny though. What we do sometimes do is that we find like movies and such that we're not really interested in watching, but that it's like looks like they could be sort of interesting, but not interesting enough to spend the time on. And we read synopses.
Or probably too violent for him to handle.
Yeah, or like horror movies. We don't watch horror movies, but we like to discuss like the symbolism and psychology in the horror movies.
Like, okay, why did he make this? What was the story behind it? But yeah, Morton does not do blood. He faints, so we have to not watch some things.
Yeah. Season 2 currently. I can't remember what all happened when, but yeah, we enjoyed Warehouse 13 all the way through from beginning to end.
Totally. That was such a fresh idea. Such great execution. Mm-hmm. Good characters too. I wonder what the guy who played the old guy's up to.
Saul Rubinek?
Yeah.
This is funny that just mentioned. Yeah, I don't know. Can IMDb him?
Just IMDb him. Do you know what would be fun to do maybe someday? Would be like to do like a video reacting just to something like that, like a special episode of Star Trek or something.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, Katie and Morton got married and lived happily ever after. How did you know? Oh man. Yes. Would people like us to carry on telling stories like of our travels and in countries that we've been to and impressions of countries and stuff? Because I'd really like to continue doing that.
Yeah.
We have the DVD box. Nice.
Oh, he's been doing a show on Amazon Prime.
Oh, Hunters.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that.
Good old IMDb.
Oh, this is actually Wikipedia.
Oh, good old Wikipedia. But a show that we watched on our very first tour as a married couple, we binged all of Lost. That was an amazing show. Hello, Sarah. Hi. Hi. Yay, okay, would love to hear those stories. Let's do it for her then. If no one else comes up, maybe shows up, maybe she will.
Yeah. But yes.
I'm really looking forward to that, especially because, like I mentioned last Tuesday, 2 Tuesdays ago, you should get some sleep. I don't have a great memory. My brain was like need to do mode. So, like, talking about stuff, you can help me remember.
Yes. If depending on how much I remember, we'll see.
We'll see. We could, like, have pictures. We could, like, figure out how to include pictures in here so that we could reference those. Monique said, okay, just finished the pre-edit for the next vid and sent to you. Now I need to jet to the studio. Yay! You should totally check out Monique's channel because I edit for her. And she gives me so much space to be creative. And it's so cool. I love it. Sarah says, yikes! Saul Rubinek was in a Trekkie episode. Nice!
Oh, I'm not McGillivray anymore. Oh.
Aww. That's so cute. Gotta update that name.
Yeah.
Lindholm. What a beautiful name. Sarah Lindholm. I'm exaggerating the Swedish accent, huh? I just haven't changed it on YouTube. It's not official until it's on YouTube. Just kidding. Well then,
yes.
Let us be off.
Okay.
Thank you for being here today.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Vi ses.
Hejdå.